Yeah, and the Tim's Pango, nothing too surprising there. Then yeah, that's the one that is expected. So, do we have a favorite?
I think this PA pick, it does put a lot of emphasis on
being nerfed. I believe the last match, it seems like more people are trending away from that one. We had an interesting conversation during the draft about this Pango 4 position pickup, as do have a bit of trading going on back at bottom lane. It looks like they might be able to get the kill here. Xinkyu is just setting up for a Splinter Blast. He knows he's dead. He's just trying to do as much damage before he falls. That's going to be first blood for Gabby.
That's a huge kill. And TNC, they've actually done... I mean, they've performed really well this tournament. They started the tournament 0-3. They picked up, they've gone 5-0. They have a lot of momentum. And in particular, they have some pretty good timings on TNC. I think they're not afraid of TPing in additional heroes to use it. When I think of TNC, I think of a team that's hyper-aggressive, and they want to play like that. Like, I know they could play this lineup defensive, you know, you have Meg, PA try to hold down the fort.
Yeah, sit on the triangle for 20 minutes and wait for PA to win.
Like, I think EG would win the game like that.
Sure.
But I don't think TNC should try to emulate that. They should beat themselves.
Y and the Enchantress with the Hell Bear. Nothing major really coming out of that. You can see a nice aggressive
Honestly, I think they're okay with what they got on top. I mean, LGD are winning the lane really hard. But as long as you don't feed and you get some levels, I think this is like sort of expected.
Big rotation from nothing to say. He's gotten on top of Gabby. Gabby, he's going to try. He doesn't have a jump, actually. He's just dead. He jukes as long as he can inside of the trees, but with just a really good rotation from this death prompt. He wants to make sure this doesn't actually happen. He's going to try and clear out the creep wave as best as possible. Though LGD not wants to back down from this fight, it seems. They're going to now force out the coil from Armel just to be able to save himself. They need more TNC members, though. They're actually going to hop in on Boomy. He's really going to try and do this one. Gabby's now here. He's going to jump onto Faith Beyond. He's so tanky as a Dragon Knight that he may eventually go down, but it's going to cost TNC a lot. In fact, Faith Beyond doesn't even die. Gabby's now going to find a way out of here. Armel jumps to his orb to be able to stop the healing sound of Faith Beyond, but he's already healthy enough, and Gabby is just going to die a second time. Double kill for Innocence, and Armel.
And Exo's already up. They're Exoing mid. They don't have the DK for him, but there's just so much pressure from LGD, and Ame, he's farming up a storm.
Faith Beyond even just sitting here. Armel, they're going to spot him out. Now Armel is going to be forced to jump into the silence, but he actually does use his silence to be able to get just out of range. Rupture damage is coming in. Armel is just on a sliver here. He's got another orb. He's going to be able to jump away. A beautiful RP from Boke is going to be able to skewer 2 heroes into the tier 2, but the problem is Cold Embrace stop much of the damage, and Tims, who's still just a level 4 Panko, doesn't do a damn thing in this team fight. Another shockwave thrown out, which is going to completely whip
before doing it. He almost has an Echo Saber on PA.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things they were missing previously was level 6 on the Pango. Like, that support doesn't do anything for you until he has his ultimate. So he's got that now. He's got the Orb of Corrosion as well. Maybe they're going to wait for, like, Blink Dagger on the Mag. What is Boke going for? I kind of assume that he needs an early blink with a puck, but no, he's actually going to sustain items with the mech. They're going to try and catch him out here, but very smart TP by him. Oh, actually, he Winter's Curse a creep, which was barely in range of the Magda. Xinkyu, you goddamn genius.
That was amazing. That was such a good play from Xinkyu. I was just about to say, this Magnus just made the play of the game. He got his team back into it because they wasted Exo, they wasted DK for him. But Xinkyu, he just completely changes the state of the game with
magic
one
damage
play.
Coming in over the Cold Embrace. See if they can burst down this Dragon Knight, and they will. Now they have the Rolling Boulder that's going to be chasing after Nothing to Say. He swiftly does dodge it. Does manage to put a little bit of drain onto Armel. The cookie actually goes out, gets him out of the drain. Gabby, meanwhile, is unsure if he can commit. Throws out a bit of daggers. Nothing major. TNC probably like swashbuckle you and then roll up.
Yeah, exactly.
But, you know, the same thing there. The silence on those two very mobile heroes that are typically like support assassins. That's sort of their job.
A lot of your job as a support in Dota is not to necessarily live, but to make the enemy course overcommit.
Okay, they had the vision here. They just straight up go, but look at Faith Beyond. He managed to get the stun out. That allows the Winter Curse to be able to go down, keeping Xinkyu alive. The shots, oh man, he managed to just dodge so much. Ultimately, Swashbuckle finished him off. Still though, Boke is going to be falling here, and Boomy actually gets swallowed up by Ame, who's running around like a madman right now. He has built up some serious speed, though as people start dying, the speed eventually does wear out. Still though, great team fight for LGD, and that's all off of the fact that Faith Beyond's quick reaction with the Blink Dagger stopped the skewer back.
Yeah, then that was really close. I think it was just unfortunate. Like, TNC saw the opportunity. They almost came back into the game there, but Armel actually didn't have a TP. So a little bit low to comms. A good reinitiation, though.
Yeah, and managed to find the Dragon Knight once again. Faith Beyond overestimating his tankiness.
Like, you just lost a team fight, and you're like, your support and your offlaner start hitting Roshan, and PA joins in later. But LGD, they just knew right away.
Yeah, LGD, excuse me. Pim, can we see LGD's vision again? It's just this bottom lane, these two very aggressive wards. They saw nothing there. They could have just all been triangle. They could have been maybe playing closer to the top lane farm, but no, they just made the read. Okay, we gotta beware. They can Roshan with this lineup. Boomy is going to be breaking the smoke here from LGD. They managed to get the stun there. Rolling Thunder is going to come out, though. Hits a couple of heroes, but I don't think they want to fight into this exorcism. Maybe they do. Armel is actually gunning for it. He's going to go straight for the Dragon Knight. The magic damage isn't quite enough, but now they have the Mortar's Kisses raiding in as well. The Winter's Curse is going to be able to grab the mag and pull him over as the Pango is about to finish up the Wyvern. They do manage to get him with the Kisses. Why? He's going to be coming up next as Gabby's gunning for him. Nothing to say. The RP pulls him and Ame together. They're putting out some good cleave damage, but it's not quite enough. The Bloodseeker's fighting through it all. He gets another kill. He keeps on healing himself. Nothing to say with the exorcism still out as well. TNC were so close to wiping LGD. They have less map control than LGD, but they cannot forfeit their triangle. That's like the one fortress that you must hold down.
For sure. I mean, if the enemy's running in, not bringing everyone, or you think you have like even a hint of a good fight, like you should take a risk, seize the opportunity. You're behind. And TNC, I like what they're doing. You know, they went for that Roshan. They tried to hold their high ground. They're taking risks to try to come back in this game, and that's a mark of a good team.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's they see double damage. Everyone's going to be fighting over that one. Armel's going to be grabbing it, but he already got stunned up, and now he's going to be silenced up as well. Oh, this puck is in trouble. The Rolling Thunder tries to be able to intercept, but Armel ultimately does die. Now it's Ame. Oh, they managed to get the Winter's Curse on the Rolling Boulder with the PA right next to him, so they're both very likely to fall here. Sure enough, they do, and that low health allows Ame to be able to chase down Boomy. Gets that extra +1 kill. 4 down on the side.
I read look like a tier 1 hero.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, this is, it's very rare to see Wyvern before this tournament. I felt like it was only popping up every once in a while in the DPC matches. Sometimes it'd be 5, occasionally 4, but you're right.
Paying dividends. He has his Aegis. I don't know how they're supposed to kill him twice at this point. I think right now TNC need to look. Like, I didn't want them to split push the side lanes before because they're only a little bit behind. They could still fight with buybacks. At this point, I think you have to force out a bad TP from LGD or get a fight into your tier 4s in order to win this game.
Yeah, and sadly, they're going to have to do that without Gabby. He's going to be targeted here, but now.
Yeah, I really like what you said there. Because DK, as a hero, if you look at him, he has a lot of strengths. Oh, TNC, they're trying to seize bottom. They showed a lot of heroes from LGD top.
They're doing that thing where they're moving around the map very quickly to try and catch LGD off kilter somewhere, but LGD is wise to it. They back up, and if the TNC's not careful, they're going to get caught here. Nothing to say, was hiding in the trees. Now Faith Beyond is back into it, a silence into a stun, and there goes Armel. And the rest of TNC has to give up any pretense of a team fight without their mid laner, but they're ruptured up on Gabby. He has to go for a TP out, and he stuns. Dragon Tail's not quite there, and it looks like Boke, okay, they're going to chase him all the way down to the tier 3 here. The Pango's coming in. Can he Rolling Thunder stop some of this? They do give the cookie away to Boke, and he managed to skewer himself away to safety. Now, nothing to say. Awkward position, but he managed to juke the stun there. Oh, and Tim's runs into the side of the wall there. He won't be able to pursue after the Death Prophet now that they're outside of the base. TNC not so sure they can take a team fight anymore. They're going to have to wait for Armel, it looks like. Never mind. Skewer back into the cookie chain stun. Beautiful combo. TNC get the first life of the Bloodseeker and then back up. They're not going to trade anything for that just yet. Puck is almost here. Armel, 3 seconds. If they can slow down these heroes, maybe they can get a good coil and still force a good team fight here. Faith Beyond threatening to go back in there for a moment. He's got the Evans Halberd, so he is very tanky.
You see Faith Beyond, I love his idea for this game. He's going for a force staff because he understands that even though he's the offlaner, he's just for utility. Oh, yeah. Jinky with the Shadow Blade bottom though.
Jinky is hunting. He's going to find Gabby. Spots him out. Winter's Curse and work it immediately. They do have the Bloodseekers coming in, but there's other heroes of TNC here as well. Gabby actually going to use his BKB and he completes the TP. That was actually very disciplined of him. You see a 2-man RP like that, I thought for a second he was going to cancel the TP and try.
I mean, you just straight up lose a game if you lose heroes there.
Yeah, absolutely. in that short of time, snap judgment, but wasn't a bad call from Boke whatsoever. And Armel, catching him with the Blink Dragon Tail stun. Dragon Knight's just so good against Puck.
This Bloodseeker hits so hard. How they drafted, how they structured their draft. Like, they knew that they don't have to necessarily out-carry them late game. They just have to sustain the aggression from TNC, put them off their game a bit.
I'm sorry, did I just see an Aether Lens on Dragon Knight? Was that the hero I just saw that on? All right.
You did.
Damn. That is cool. Boomy in the pit here, gonna cookie himself out. Psg.Lgd are certainly gonna. Oh, what an RP with the coil combo! They're gonna be able to skewer snap a bunch of heroes. Ame's a little bit low. Gabby's gonna be able to jump onto him. Can they finally get the kill on the carry of LGD? He actually hits the hard camp to be able to heal himself up with the Satanic and the heals, but it's not enough. Gabby is too big. He actually managed to win that man fight. Down for 80 seconds. LGD is still pursuing though with nothing to say, but without the exorcism, he doesn't do that much damage. They're gonna go for a TP out, but Bulk comes right back with a skewer, gives up his life to be able to stop that TP away from nothing to say. They're just bit by bit poking at these two heroes. Gabby now making the commitment here, wants to be able to make sure he doesn't die to nothing to say, but he's got the talent. He's throwing out Crypt Swarm after Crypt Swarm and does manage to kill the carry of TNC. Still trying to get away here. TNC chasing after him. He's out of mana now. They know he's got no more offensive spells, so they're just going to stick onto him as best as possible, and I think they've got him here. Unless the Winter Wyvern Jinkyu, they've got to kill him fast. Otherwise, the Winter Scourge is going to be coming in. It goes out, but the Death Prophet's already dead. Armel has slid away. As a result, it looks like Tim's, he may end up dying here, burning out from the Arctic Burn. He does fall. Armel chasing after Jinkyu, though, has him low enough. Almost finished him off, but the Cold Embrace is going to keep him alive. Armel out of spells. He's got a silence up, but he doesn't have the distance right now. Boomy looking to approach. They get the silence. Oh, but he turns around and kills him, dropping the gem. As a result, Jinkyu trades himself for Armel. Boomy's on the hunt for the gem and a TP away, but he doesn't have TP. He's going to have to just run his way back. It's a 5-on-5 battle right now for the gem. Let's see if Innocence... he drops a ward just to be able to spot him. But Boomy, in turn, denies the ward. He takes away the Ghost Scepter with the enchant, dispels him. The Winter Wyvern's coming over with the courier. So he's going to try and put an end to that Dragon Tail reign of madness.
He does have Halberd, though. So with the Aether Lens, you can instant Halberd, instant stun.
Yeah, we'll see how quick he is on the fingers. Winter's Curse actually put onto the creep there. That's not what he wanted. And Jinkyu, he'll pay for that mistake. Nothing to say. Gonna go for the kill on Boke. Won't be able to get it fast enough. He TPs away. Armel orbing out as
that's
well.
cool this game is that he has a Witch's Blade versus PA with BKB.
Yeah.
If you hit a BKB unit with Witch's Blade and it doesn't proc, you continue to have the True Strike. So if PA BKBs and you hit him, you will always have True Strike on him until your Winter procs. Yeah.
That is fascinating. Rupture being used on Boke right now. Ame is sitting on him and looks to be able to kill him while he's still silenced out. Now they're going to chase after Boomy. Tim's probably wants to just roll back to safety. Oh, he got clipped on the wall. He's going to go ahead and pop his shard here to try and blink away, and he does. Nicely played. But still, losing their Magnus is a big part of their combo.
That was super. Did Ame not want to hit him there? Like, you can still hit him when he's rolled up, right?
Yeah, you can hit him. And he could have stopped the Blink Dagger, but he would have rolled deeper into the base. So I think he just didn't think about the Blink.
Yeah.
But jump in. Cookie's actually going to be able to get a two-man stun. Ame's a little bit of trouble. The dagger did 1,400 damage. They're going to be able to finish him off. That's the first life without Gabby having to commit. As long as Armel can get away here, this is a pretty good trade-off. Gabby's now going to commit, using the BKB, but he went for the Enchantress, and the Enchantress has the level 20 talent. She's so hard to bring down. Oh, no. TNC. Can Armel get out? No. Swept up by the Dragon Flames. Tempted to go for the Shockwave Skewer back. Nothing to say. It was a little bit too fast, though. And they are beginning to hit this tier 3 tower. A dangerous combination. Cold Embrace put onto the Death Prophet as the ghosts are out. Backdoor protection up for a second here.
He does have that skewer cooldown, so it's up again.
Yeah, they can go for it again, especially if nothing safe. Starts getting low. But he popped the cheese just beforehand. He heals up. He's still got the exorcism going, and they have the Magnus currently orking it up. Tim's, though, causing a little bit of havoc in the back line as he managed to do a nice Rolling Thunder through most of everybody. Nothing to say. Finally popping his BKB, chasing after Gabby. Really wants to be able to get this kill. Gabby is actually turning around on him with the Satanic. Heals up just a little bit, and the rest of the team managed to take the mid lane of Barracks. Now LGD looks to be able to get away. Not cleanly, though. They're going to have to leave Innocence behind. behind. Y falls. 80 seconds for him. They're going to chase after Nothing to Say. They know no exorcism, no cheese. They're feeling it right now. They do Dragon Tail some, but it bounces back off the Lotus Orb, and they manage to get him out of sight. Like Gabby, those take him so much damage. Ame actually wins in the 1v1. He takes him down. Now going to go for Armel as well. Armel managed to phase shift Dual Scepter a little bit more. Can he kill Jin Q? He's going to be able to jump away to his orb. Gabby's back with a secondary life here, but Ame is seriously cleaning up this team fight. Gets the silence, gets the stun from Faith Beyond, chasing down more heroes. Armel, he's a liability at this point with how low he is. Boke actually all the way underneath the tower. That's where he managed to get that kill. Ame gets the ultra kill and looks for Gabby, who's hiding away in the trees, and said, please, not me, not me. More buybacks coming in. They're going to use Boke to try and skewer him back to the fountain here, but this double damage Bloodseeker will not quit. Rampage for Ame, as now he's going for the Megas, and TNC are left with just 2 members to try and defend. It's Armel and it's Gabby, and it's time for them to go. If they want to stop Megas, they have to go soon. A little bit of a poke from Armel. Looks like they're going to have to go for Megas, but Faith Beyond, he's going to force the action, prevents him from being able to jump back into the fountain, but because of the satanic dispelling off the silence, he does get back to safety. Now jumping in. Oh, he broke and kills the Bloodseeker. He died just like that. It's gonna be Megas, but TNC are showing they can still hold. Now going for Faith Beyond. Gabby looking for more of those crits, but it's Nothing to Say who's a problem for him. They're focusing on the tanky Dragon. Okay, a crit finishes them off, gives a little bit of bumper to Gabby in heals. They go for another break. Nothing to Say has the Eon Disc though, so they're gonna have to back away. The silence onto Gabby. He has to turn and fight. He has to heal up as much as possible. A Cookie, a little bit of distance. He heals up more, but he's psyched up. Damage coming out for the exorcism. Not quite enough. He jumps to the creeps, heals more and more. A dagger comes out, but it's not enough. Why? Finally gets the shot that puts him in the dirt. 2 minutes for him. Armel looking to be able to kill the Death Prophet here. Boomy sees he's low. He's going to give him the assist, but Nothing to Say is just too damn good. He's too damn fast, and he puts out too much damage. TNC are all going to fall and drop the GG as LGD will finally clean up this game.
Well, what a fight. I think Nothing to Say in this game. He's really proven what a top tier player he is. I think he's the highest MMR in the world right now, and he's really showing it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, what a performance by him. So many